Resident Evil 9. But like I brought it up a few times. It's pretty rare that I get a game and it actually sticks with me. I'm like 30 minutes into Ghost of Tsushima. No, not Yotai. Tsushima. I got that, and then I don't know. I haven't. I'm trying to think of like I'm like 5 hours into Stellar Blade. I don't know. There's a bunch of games, but like this one really got me. And to be fair, Resident Evil 7 is one of my favorite games of all time. I mean, I think it's the best horror game besides PT, which you can't play anymore. So, I mean, I just think it's incredibly, incredibly, incredibly good. I mean, if someone it's the best parts of 7 and 5 and 4. That is what it is. It's the best, whatever you liked about 4 or 8, it's better versions of that. Like the crafting and the weapon store systems for both Grace and Leon is incredibly creative. I just got through a level. Yeah, it's not a spoiler. Like, like Leon's area is kind of like Seattle in The Last of Us Part 2. It just suddenly becomes an open world game in Raccoon City. And like, so then you're like little camps you go back to, and you like get credits for killing zombies because supposedly the Raccoon City Guard were paid by how many they killed, and you find one. That's how they justify you just getting points for killing zombies. Then you go back to a store and you can buy upgrades for your weapons. And so you're just constantly going out as Leon and coming back. And like one area I found was like a skyscraper that had fallen over. And that meant that the entire floor we were walking on was glass panes. And so I'm fighting zombies and shooting the glass out from under them, deciding, should I do it now? And then, but if I shoot it out now, this makes my path to the end of this room longer.
Harder,
so you're all of these decisions you have to make. I mean, and I could come up with a dozen other examples of creative gameplay loops they came up with. It's 10 out of 10. This is my game of the year so far. And Grace is also incredibly good. It's like 7, but they turn down the horror just enough that I have less anxiety when I turn on the game, which I think was probably because 7 was like terrifying. I
7
mean, like,
was insane.
I mean, I couldn't play for more than an hour. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, that game was super scary. And you know what? Why it was super scary is because the family that you're like, that's in that house with you, they feel like they could exist somewhere.
Whereas this long to go to Louisiana, by the way, I mean, and why are there no other horror games in the South? What are we doing? I mean, come on.
No kidding.
I agree. You said that 7's your favorite horror game. Have you ever played Alien Isolation?
No, but I think I have it somehow. Like I got it on a Steam sale. It was free on PlayStation Plus. Someone gave me a key. I don't know. I think I have it though. I've heard
that's
good
my
things too.
favorite horror game. It is so freaking good. The alien, you cannot kill the alien. There's nothing that you have that can kill the alien. If it comes into the room with you, it can't see you because they can't see, but they can hear. You have to hide, and you like hide under tables, or you hide in a closet, and like the alien comes up and starts sniffing at the holes in the locker, and you have to like back up and hold your breath and hope that it doesn't open up the locker and kill you. It's really, really good, and I love it, and I'm super excited that they're making a second one. But if you like horror games, Tom, I definitely think you should check it out. I think you'd enjoy it, especially if you already have it.
Let me give you another fun one, though, too. Have you guys ever seen the movie Barbarian?
No.
Well, so anyone who has will know what I'm talking about. There's a dungeon area where you play as Grace that's Barbarian, and there's a limited amount of fuses, and the monster is scared of light. And so you have to decide, do I want this room to be lit up or that room to be lit up when I run back? And if I don't light up that room, if I leave this room, it's very easy for me to sit here and save in the safe area. But also I should probably leave that one in the distance. But I know now if I go there, there's a 50-50 chance she'll try to get me. Also, there's, by the way, like a 1 out of 20 chance zombies can explode into monsters, and you never know when it's going to happen. So there's all these corpses you leave around the mansion. At any point, one of them will have its head explode and turn into a blister head, and it is not the same every time. You can say, I tried it. I don't want to waste ammo, so I reloaded, and it didn't do it. So you don't know. I don't know.
And that's
crazy.
Different from Resident Evil 4 Remake, where like when you would shoot the dudes and the stuff would pop out of their head, right? Because that was scripted. This is random.
So you kill an enemy, and unless you pop their head before, that's how you kill them with a headshot. They
Oh, okay.
fall on the ground, and there's of course tons of backtracking in Resident Evil, going and getting puzzles and stuff. And so you're constantly walking over these bodies. At any moment, one of
Oh.
them can go and have its head explode and get up. And if you kill it again, it shoots blood everywhere, and any blood that touches any other bodies, they all get up and become blister heads. So now you have to
Jesus.
decide, do I really want to backtrack through this room? Because there's a 1 in 20 chance one of those things will turn into a demon. And if I kill it in the wrong corner, it creates more of them. So again, I'm just giving an idea of like, this is the most creative Resident Evil 2.
Amazing.
My son has 100%ed, like he platinumed it on PlayStation, and he loved every second of it. He's been singing its praises to me nonstop. It's definitely one that I want to play, but I think I've convinced my wife that like she should sit down and I'll play, and we can like
She
go
likes
through it
watching me
together.
play it, actually. My girlfriend likes watching me play it. She's like excited to watch it, probably because Leon's so hot. But I mean, it's fun for her.
So when I played 7, my wife would watch me play 7, and I was like you said, you can only play it for about an hour, and then you're like, good God, I got to step away from this. It's too intense. But then my wife would be like, we need to play that again. And I'm like, baby, I
Need
don't
a
think I want
break.
to play it right now. I'm not ready yet. Because it's different when the controller's in your hand. I don't know why, but it is. It's way more scary.
Have you played it in VR?
So I have Resident Evil 8, and I have PSVR 2, and that had a PS
Mhm.
like that has VR integration. And when I played it in VR, my wife was in the room, and I was doing the beginning where I'm like, where right after the car crash and you're walking through the
Yeah.
woods, and when you get like past
I
that
think I know what
path,
you're gonna say.
and then
Keep
there's
going.
just a shed, right? And I walked up to the door of the shed, and in VR, it looks so realistic.
Mhm.
Like you almost feel like, is this a real thing that they filmed? It looks so freaking good. It's so close to photorealistic, especially when there's no characters on the screen, you know? And I'm just sitting there looking at it, and my wife is like, are you going to go? And I go, I don't want to. It's too real. And so I took the headset off, and I was like, I'm not playing this in VR. And then my son came upstairs. He put it on. He's just running through everything.
fearless,
Bam,
yeah.
bam, bam. And he's like, this is nothing.
Yeah, I played a Resident Evil 7 DLC in VR. I think it was.
You're crazy.
Well, it was a more action one, so it's definitely not as bad as if it was the main game. But there was this
Oh, okay.
one area where like you have to go through an old crypt, and like things kind of like the Draugrs or whatever in Skyrim can like come out of the sides of the walls after you. And there's
Okay.
tall ones that can only be killed by a special gun that's single shot. So you have to juggle real ammo with the mega kill ammo that you know is the only thing that will kill these types of enemies. And there's this one part where like I'm in a corner and it's like running up to me, and I'm like in VR, like trying to like load the shot, and then last second I kill it. And of course, it was on PS4, of course, because that's where the VR was at the time to play that game. And I uploaded that video, and you can see in the video like me breathing heavily. Like you can see my camera bobbing right after I kill him, and like shaking my head, like, good God, I just this close to not living. Like it is just, it's very intense. It's very intense.
Wow.
It is. And if you had said to me, VR is going to make this so intense that you will nope out after without seeing a single monster other than a couple of crows, like I would have said, come on, man. It can't be that realistic or that.
Yeah, the crows scared
What's-
me. Yeah,
They did. What's the word I'm
they
looking for
surprised
where
me.
something's like really
jump scare.
Visceral.
No. What's that?
Visceral?
Sure. I was thinking immersive now that it jumped into my eyes. I didn't think it would be that immersive, but it is unbelievably immersive.
I put it on one
So-
of my friends on Resident Evil
Yeah.
7, and he was in one of the safe rooms, and he went, "Oh my God, this is incredible. Whoa." And then he walked up, and I pushed him towards the door, and he went,
No.
"Nope," took it off. He's like, "No, I'm gonna pee my pants in front of you. I'm already scared at what's on the other side of the door without opening it. There's no way I'm doing this right now."
Right.
Yeah. So I can't remember if it's 7 or 8. I think it's, yeah. In 8, there's a tutorial for the VR.
Yes.
And it's like you're just in a empty building, right? There's no monsters, none at all. And I had my wife try it just because I had just gotten the PSVR 2, and I was like, babe, try out the thing, see what the coolness is, because it's freaking cool.
It is pretty cool,
right?
You actually aim down the
So-
sights. It feels very cool.
It does. So she put it on, and like the part where you have to go into the garage to find the fuse box so that you can turn on the lights. She was like, is there anything in here? I don't want there to be anything in here. And I was like, babe, there's nothing in there. And she was like, I'm not going in there. I go, trust me, there's nothing in there. I promise. I just did the tutorial 5 minutes ago. There's nothing in here. It's okay. She's like, nope, took it off.
Do you ever scare her around the house though and jump out and surprise her?
No.
See, I do that to my girlfriend all the time. And so she just wouldn't trust me probably. That's what I was wondering. She's like, well, you scared me behind the fridge the other day. So
behind the fridge. That's
not behind the fridge, but I have gone on top of it's not I have gone out of my way to surprise her and in ways where you're like, well, no, congratulations. I didn't think you'd go through that effort to say, like, you got me. Good job.
Has she reciprocated yet, or this is all you at this point?
No, she hasn't. Now that I think about it, I don't think. No.
Yeah.
I'm the scary person.
Tom's girlfriend, if you're watching this, scare him. Next time he's doing something, just sneak up behind him and scare the hell out of him.
There you go.
We've been talking about Resident Evil, but we're going to talk about more Resident Evil because, Rich, you've been playing Resident Evil.
Yes. So I was going to buy Requiem day one, and I was like, you know what? I haven't finished. I did play 2, I did play 4, but I never finished the remake of 2 and the remake of 4. And so I was like, I might as well do that. I understand that there's some callbacks, let's say, to these games. So I did finish Resident Evil 2 remake. It was excellent. Still holds
Very
up.
good. Yeah.
It's so good. It's so dang good. Mr. X is awesome. Just a really good foil to kind of what you were saying earlier, Tom, about backtracking, because you might not want to risk going back into the police station knowing that Mr. X might be waiting for you somewhere in one of those rooms. So yeah, that was really good. Resident Evil 4, even better. Man, if Resident Evil 9 builds on this, because I'm about halfway through now, and I'm already at the point where I think this is one of my top games of all time. It's probably going to land somewhere in that top 10. But Resident Evil 4 Remake is just so good. I remember really enjoying the original, and I think it was in the castle where things really ramped up for me. So Resident Evil 4 is broken up into 3 acts, essentially: the village, the castle, and the island. And when I got to the castle in the original, man, it just blew my mind. And I'm having the same experience with the remake. And so, yeah, I'm digging it. I can't wait. After this, I will play 7, and I will get to Requiem by the end of the year for sure, because I need to get there.
So I'm trying to remember where I left off in Resident Evil 4 Remake. I was in a boss fight, and I'm saved right before the boss fight, and I'm really low on ammo. And so every time I play it, I'm like, nope, I failed again. And then it just makes me, and I guess I could go back to an earlier save, but it just ticks me off that I don't have enough ammo and I screwed it up. And so then I stopped playing. And it's the one where there's multiple vertical levels, and you have to run up the stairs to get away from, because he's going to attack down here. Yeah. How close to the end of the game am I?
It sounds, it depends on, so have you entered the castle? Do you remember? It
feels like it's a castle. There's,
okay.
It feels like I'm in a castle.
I may not have gotten to the point that you're talking about.
Oh,
so
okay.
There's a boss at the end of Act 1 where you enter a shed, and in that shed there's a lower level, and you climb a ladder to an upper level.
Oh no, this is not it.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that fight? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. So I don't know which fight you're talking about.
Somebody in the comments will know, and they'll tell me, and they'll be like, get back in there. It'll probably be Jimmy. Jimmy will yell at me for not finishing it, because he yelled at me for not finishing
Jimmy will definitely tell you. Yeah.
I know. I don't finish games. I start games.
But if you're in the castle, you're probably the castle is chapter 7 to chapter 11, and there are 16 chapters. So there's
okay.
there's a whole act after the castle.
All right. Well, I got a lot more to go then, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let us know in the comments what games you've been playing and where the hell I am in my playthrough of Resident Evil 4 Remake. This was just a small part of my podcast, the Nerd Nest podcast. And if you enjoyed it, then do me a favor and click on that like button down below. And if you really enjoyed it, then I think you should check out the link in the description down below the like button. It's going to take you to the full podcast so you can check out the entire conversation and a whole lot more. If that sounds good, I hope to see you over there. Stay rad, and thanks for watching.